Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this really pretty 3-inch bow. It's a lot more simple than it looks. It's just basically getting the stitch placement right. And to save time, I've already made this half here ready to go for you. So you will need 2 times 31 centimeters, 2 times 28 centimeters, and 2 times 17 centimeters. And I have taken all of my ribbon and I have heat sealed along the edges, and on this one side I have pinched together and done a little crease there, and I've done that on all the pieces. Now the first thing you want to do is with your red, which is going to be the inner colour here, and the black is the outer. So on the red inner colour, I want to make these two from this, and I've pinned in the centre on both pieces. And you do that on your 2 28 and your 2 31 centimeters. So from where you've got your pin in your centre, you fold that down to make a triangle from the top, and then you do the same from the other side. I'm using some clips. I clip these in place like this, and then you flip this over so that the point is towards you, and then where your pin is in the centre of the outer colour, so the black, you want to rest this so that your lines are either side of your pin. And again, a few more clips just hold everything in place. And I use clips instead of more pins because obviously we don't want to be marking our fabric every 2 moments. And it is quite complex, as in there's a lot of places where we need to hold things in place for a short amount of time. Just help us get balance and make sure that the bow sits how it should do. So there we go. And then we take this where we've done our pinch and we line that up with the pin. Move those over there, and then flip it over so it looks like this. And you want to take the pin side, so the pin triangle, and you want to bring that up so it lines up with the centre there. And move these clips so that it all lines up, and then you can take your pins out because I'll be out of the way in a minute. That is a little high, so just going to move that back so that it rests in the right place. So you want it centre but not too far back. There will be a little bit of creasing bringing this forward, so don't worry about that curl because it's where it gives you the shape of the bow. Okay, and then this one, fold this one in half. Again, do a tiny crease here, and you want to line that up with the point, and again move these because you want everything lined up. Okay, and this is what it will look like from the back, everything lined up nice and neatly, and then you can flip it back over so it looks like this from the front. Okay, and then we're going to use these edges as a guide, and you bring this over. Again, at this point you can move your clip, and what you want to do from there is fold this backwards. It won't quite reach the edge, but you fold it so you've got a nice triangle crease like this. Again, move that clip over. If you want to, you can add one there, and then we'll do exactly the same this side. Bring that over using that as a guide, and then bring that down. So you've got this. This is what your front will look like. Just going to tidy this side up just a little bit because my crease wasn't 100% smooth. That's better. Pop that one there. And make sure what you want to do, you want to make sure your triangle's in the middle. You want to make sure all your edges are lined up, because if they've slipped down or anything like that, it's going to make the bow not quite sit how it should do, and you don't want that. So that's what it should look like. And like I said, you've got exactly the same here. Now the key thing for this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stitches, and you want them in the same places as we've got here. So this is what the front will look like. And on the back you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and this is what it will end up looking like before we've cinched it. And we start from above before we get to all the joined together bits. So there's one. Two, so it's over there. You see that bit? The third one I'm going to aim for just before everything comes together, so that's 3. 4, we should be coming through all of those ones where the tartan starts. 5. And your 6, you want to be going before the triangle, so you want it so you're going through like the triangle point as it coming back over this side, and then that one over there through the triangle that side. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to space that out slightly more. There we go, that's better. And that's part of getting where you need to be. That's why I like the longer. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that matches this side that we've got as well. And then we can move our clips out of the way. So this is what we've got. 2 sides the same. And then you can use your thread and cinch that all the way round. And then what I do to bring them all together, take your needle, use your desk if you need to, and go through that opposite side like that. And then you can do the exact same the other side, bring them all up so that they all line up. And again, you want to do the same thing. Use your desk if you need to. And go all the way through there. So that brings it nice and close together, which helps when you put your centre on. And then just from underneath, I just go through the centre and make sure you stay nice and close. I just go over there and then across from the back. Do there. Just a couple of times, and then stitch off however you personally prefer. And then this is the look that you'll have. And what gives this a shape is how it tucks into all the areas, if that makes sense. So once you open it up, and when you do the cinch method like this, it gives you more of a curve to the bow. If you sew the pieces separately and then glue them together, you get a more like squared look. So always consider that when you're making which is your personal preference. And then I've got this alligator clip. Couldn't tell you what size it is, but I think it's a 55mm alligator clip. I buy all of mine from Carry Away Cottage. Just across the back. I've got some 9mm for the centre. Heat seal and glue. And then we're going to wrap round twice. Once. Twice. Cut that end off. Heat seal. There's that one. And then what I've done as well is I've got this, bear with me, about 10 centimetres of matching tartan ribbon. You could probably do less. Probably will do less. I'm going to make it to 8. Okay, and this is 1.5 inch ribbon. And pinch that into an S shape like that, or a Z shape. And then in the blue clear bit of the lighter, heat it and then pinch it with your until the ribbon seals together. And then swap ends. Do your Z shape against your thumb again, or S. Try and make it even as possible. Clear blue bit of the flame again. Watch your fingers. And then you get this look. And then on the one of the flat sides, and a bit of glue, flip your bow over, and you want to angle it a little bit to the one side, and then you bring this over. You see where you've got that nice crease, and then you angle it slightly over that way to get your nice scrunched centre. And there you go. How cute are these? So a super big, nice big bow for Christmas, or you can do it any other time of year. You can do your just remember your longer colour is the inner one, and your colour contrast, which is the thing, is the smaller. So the longer piece for the inner is 31cm, the colour pop is the 28, and then your 17 for each side for your contrast, whether or not you do it plain colour, whether or not you use a pattern, etc. And you can do any combinations. You could even do 2 alternative sides and things like that. And these work out to be like 6.5 inches by like 5 inches wide. So they're nice big bows, and they sit really, really pretty. And that's what you get. Just remember on this one, the top tip for this is making sure you've got the same amount of stitches, and the stitches in the same placement each side. And you want 12 on each side, so you get 6 nice balanced creases on each side of the bow. And alternatively, if you want a slightly different look, instead of tucking these into the triangles, you can do them over the top, and it gives you more of a colour pop of the colour along the top. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.